A Canada Border Services agent shows off a machine that can detect traces of fentanyl. The device isn't new, yet showing it off is a big priority for the Canadian government. It wants to satisfy U.S. President Donald Trump's fixation on preventing fentanyl from finding its way across the border. Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew took pains to suggest taking fentanyl off the streets is a Manitoba priority too.
We want to see a crackdown on fentanyl in our communities. When we have a secure border, that benefits people in our province.
Kinew, Federal Public Safety Minister David McGuinty, and two other Liberal MPs took a 2-hour tour today of the Emerson-Pembina crossing, the 5th busiest point of entry in Canada. The tour started with an address to Mounties and Border Services agents from politicians who expressed relief the tariffs are on hold for now.
The tariffs that were announced by President Trump had the potential to be incredibly disruptive. We got a bit of a reprieve.
Then came the demonstration of the scanning machine, capable of detecting dozens of drugs as well as firearms residue. Then the entourage moved to a road on the south side of Emerson, right along the Minnesota border, where McGuinty rejected the idea the entire exercise was intended for an audience consisting solely of Donald Trump.
That would be the wrong interpretation of today. I think the interpretation of today is that Canadians should know that we have a very strong border.
And what happens if the U.S. president wants to impose some other condition on Canada to stave off tariffs in March?
Where will we be in 29 days? That's up to the president. But let's be honest about something, okay? The president of the United States ran in an election. And he won the election fair and square. And he has a platform that he's delivering in his own way for the American people.
Border enforcement personnel are not going anywhere, but we will find out in 29 days whether the goalposts will move in terms of what the U.S. wants from Canada. Bart Lekivas, CBC News, Emerson.